Happy Sunday, everybody. I just came to realize that it is actually 4 months post-op. I thought it was more like 3, but it's 4. Which brings me to this, because here I am in a predicament. Have this great challenge ahead of me. I'm still feeling a lot of pain. And I am not going to lie, I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit concerned because I should be able to use this arm a lot more than I am. And so here's the situation. Will I get the full use of my arm? Or will I not? Will I be permanently limited? So I am pumping up the exercises. I did all of them right now, but still crying through them because the pain is still that bad. I should be able to lift my arm up like that, at least, maybe not all the way up, but at least here. And I have to get a little start. I have to get it pushed up, and then that's it. That's it. And you see how much pain I'm in because I can't hide it on my face. So, I mean, I could pull it up with this arm and put it up over my head, but I should be able to do that. And this deltoid has just been stretched so, it's been elongated is what they call it. That is just, I think they had to stretch it pretty darn hard. And I remember when I came out of this surgery, I felt like they tightened me too tight. It really did. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm still working on that. But I can't hide the pain because it hurts really, really bad. So I'm working on that. And in this challenge, I know that, I'm just praying to God for self-discipline to do what I need to do it consistently, and fight. Right now, I'm in the fight mode. I have to fight to get my arm back. So that's what I plan to do. And when I am finished and when I get my arm moving, as well as this one, because remember, they did this one before this one, the year before. So in 2019. But this is what I know. Sometimes in our challenges, we find our strength. I'm at a weak point right now, and I know that. So I'm really just trying to get my mindset right. And like yesterday, I was battling chronic fatigue. It's a hallmark of autoimmune disease, right? And it's not just being tired all the time. No, let me tell you what it really is, okay? Let me break it down for you, okay? I woke up yesterday and, your whole body is completely exhausted, and it feels like the weight of the world is on those muscles. Not your body, in your muscles, just like weights. The heaviest that you could even think of carrying is on every muscle in your body and in your mind, on your face. I'm serious, under your eye. And you gotta function and you gotta keep going. And so it is a very debilitating chronic fatigue situation, right? But if you are faithful and you keep going and you do what you're supposed to do, eat right, drink your water, do all those things and exercise, you do get to a point in the day where you can function. But that battle is daily, and that is not easy, and you have to have a really strong mind to be able to fight hard like that every single day. So fight on I will. But this is the deal. I've had so many challenges throughout my life. This was surgery number 18, and I've had to overcome a lot to get where I am today. And the one thing that I do know is sometimes, you hear that sometimes in your challenge you find your strength is true, because it's like, man, I get through all these impossible, where it feels like right now it's going to be impossible, and then you finally get to that point where you win, and it's like you got to pay it forward, man. You can't keep that stuff to yourself. Oh no. So I wanted to share this story with you and I knew these stories would come out at the perfect time. So please let me introduce a story of exactly what I'm talking about that happened during this surgery in the hospital at my darkest moment. And y'all know what I'm talking about if you've heard my stories. So I would like to tell you the story of my CNA, Miss Dora. Oh yeah. It is medical professionals like Miss Dora, who is a CNA, that are on the front lines every single day, giving so selflessly of themselves. And I just wanted to thank her, to let her know how much she means to me, because she was there and got me through that one difficult night at the hospital where the pain got out of control. And she really couldn't do anything. She didn't have the authority to, but it was her mere presence that really pulled me through. And once the doctor came the next morning and was able to finally get my pain under control again, I was able to thank her and tell her that. And I told her the same story as I get through these challenges and God, helps me through them. And I just feel that's my pay it forward. I've got to help someone else get through their impossible battles too, which is how I came upon my career. And then she boomeranged it on me and she started sharing her personal story of what she too has overcome. And without telling her personal story, let me just tell you that there was somebody at one of her hospital stays when she was in the hospital that pulled her through. And she swore that after that she was going to pay it forward and become a nurse herself and be that somebody. And she's has tears in her eyes as I'm telling her that she was that person for me that night. And she looked at me after sharing this story, and we both all watery eyes, and she says, Nina, you are my paying it forward. And again, sometimes we just don't understand the way things are, and we don't understand what God's doing. But I'm going to tell you this. It is true. Sometimes in our challenges, we find our strength. And a lot of times, God is the one that is helping us find it. So fight on, I will, and I hope that inspires someone out there.